Hello friends, I am Dr. Seema Borgave, serving as an associate professor in zoology at the Sangamner Nagarpalika Arts, DJ Malpani Commerce and BN Sada Science College, Sangamner. Today we will be looking at what do you mean by applied zoology. It is one of the subject for our SYBAC zoology students under National Education Policy. So in zoology we learn about different types of animals, their physiology, their biology, their various different processes, their life cycle, everything related to animals. But when we try to apply the knowledge that we gain from zoology, pure zoology field, for getting money out of it or for making useful use of those animals for our own benefit of mankind, then it is known as applied zoology. So a worker in basic zoology is interested in knowledge of animals for its own sake without considering those application of that information into applied field. But in case of applied zoology, the worker is interested in the information that will directly benefit to humankind and animals. So what do you mean by applied zoology? It deals with the application of zoological knowledge for the benefit of mankind. It's a specialized branch of zoology which deals with animal world that is associated with the economy, health and welfare of human beings. It also includes the culturing of animals for mass production for human use and to control and eradicate animals that are injurious to man directly or indirectly. So we will look at a few branches of applied zoology that are used on a large scale in India. One of the most widely used branch is apiculture. Apiculture is a scientific method of rearing of honeybees. So in this, the beekeeping is done with care and management of honeybees for the production of, mainly the main product is honey, but apart from honey we also get different products like bee venom, then bee wax and many more like that. So it's a technique of scientific rearing of honeybees in a specially designed wooden box, and without damaging the comb foundation we can extract honey and the wax from the artificial beehive. So here in natural cases the bees will go onto the trees and they will build their own comb. Here we are going to give them ready-made boxes where they can start collecting their honey and wax, which can be later on utilized, or we can extract it without damaging the honeybees or the comb itself. In apiculture, the bees are bred commercially in the apiary. So the apiary is an area where we can set up our apiculture setup. So apiaries are set up in areas where there are sufficient amount of pastures, that is the flowering plants, because bees mainly feed on the nectar that is that they collect from the flowers. The other branch that is also widely used in India is sericulture. So sericulture is a method of rearing silkworms for economic purposes, mainly for silk production. This is how the silkworm looks like, and this is the larval stage of that silkworm, which is actually the one which is going to give us silk. The other branch is fisheries, on which the coastal area of India mainly survives. It's a science of producing fish and the other aquatic resources for the purpose of providing food, mainly for human beings. The food, apart from food, we also can prepare manure from them. We can have fish oil for nutritional as a nutritional supplement. So it is an enterprise of raising and harvesting fish and other aquatic forms. Here in fisheries we have two types of fisheries, wherein in one type we can breed the animals and produce new fishes, whereas from sea we can harvest the fish from sea and then we can sell them in the market. The other branch, which is an allied branch of agriculture sector, is poultry. In this, it is a form of animal husbandry which raises the domesticated birds like chicken, ducks, turkey, geese for the production of meat and eggs as food and for feathers. It's an allied business of agriculture sector, as I already mentioned. The other allied business of agriculture sector is dairy. It's operating a dairy farm and processing of dairy products on a large scale is known as dairy. It involves study of chemistry of milk constituents, then control of microorganisms, both desirable and non-desirable. Desirable are the ones which will enhance the quality of the milk, whereas the non-desirable are the ones which we should get rid of because they will cause damage to the milk and other milk products as well as for the animals. They are not they are not suited for the animals. So it includes the branches of engineering which are related to milk processing and the economics of milk processing and distribution and retailing of all those milk products. So it includes caring of animals, breeding of animals, then looking for their nutrition, their genetics, forage production, feed, animal breeding, etc. for the benefit of dairy animals. So these were the few branches which of applied zoology which are used in India, all over India. So thank you very much for watching this video.